Hey, it's Debbie. Welcome to my channel or welcome back. Um, Today's energy, coming from the masculine, is they are trying to get themselves grounded and find their balance. Now, remember that we are in Mercury retrograde, so think before you speak. Communication is going to be off in everything. So, internet, business relationships, personal relationship, this relationship. So, just remember that. Okay, so take it for what it is. Right? Don't take things personal and think about it before you talk. Okay, always with your divine counterpart, do that. Now, if we actually wait to respond, right, then you're not responding out of ego. Okay, remember we're mirrors. So, the mirror effect, I've talked about this in the past. Um, it is very interesting uh, how this works, right? How you react is what they're going to do. So, one, if you only expect them to contact you during this time frame, that's the only time they're going to contact you, right? If you, oh gosh, I'm trying to ask them to give me the right words to explain this. If you're frustrated, right, that you don't see them, right? So you're always going to be frustrated. Oh God, I'm trying to figure out how to word it properly. If you always think they're not going to show up, they're not going to show up. Basically, if you think you're only going to get the in and out energy, you're only going to get the in and out energy. Okay. If they ghost you, right? They stay silent for a couple of days, and you're frustrated, and this is not a normal connection, so I know what you're thinking, right? You can't think of it normally. Or disappointed, they're always going to disappoint you, okay? But that just means you have more healing to do. Figure out why. So if they're not giving you the attention that you need, right? What you need to ask yourself this, turn it around. So they are not responding to me. I am not responding to myself. How? Okay, so that's what they're there. They're here to teach you about your insecurities, about the things that are bothering you. They're your mirror telling you what, and you're theirs telling them what they need to work on. Okay, what do they need to work on? What do they need to fix? What do you need to fix? Okay, when you actually get to the point where you can surrender the connection, surrender everything, and be at complete peace, not wondering where they're at, not, reaching out to them the other days going, not doing any of that, right? When you can get out of that energy of the chasing, and you can still be chasing, even though you want to tell them, hey, that this would help you if you did this. Okay, it's awesome, but when it comes from you, it triggers them, right? When you just let it be, you let the universe, you let God, you let the divine take care of it. Okay. Sometimes I do come for you for advice. At that point, that's when you give it to them. Otherwise, no. And you're just like, okay. And you accept that you're loved, that he loves you, that you're one. Okay. You're divine. You're together, right? Right. And you accept all of that. And you can just be, okay? And no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I don't hear from him today or tomorrow or last week. It doesn't matter that he didn't reply right away. It doesn't matter. It just, because they're busy. There's logical reasons. You have to remember how to balance out your emotions. Okay. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to balance out your emotions with logic. It has nothing to do with you. It's everything to do with themselves and what they're working on. And when you understand that, you're going to understand the connection more, right? That's when they're going to come towards you. When you release the connection and you just let it go, that's when you're going to see it flowing, okay? There'll still be some hiccups. There will be. But when you're at peace, no, it takes a lot. It takes that healing to get to that point and letting go. They are telling you what you need to work on. So just flip it around, okay? I am, whatever upsets them, right? I am upset. Oh, I'm trying to say that it is your body's way of telling you you needed to give yourself attention. You need to put yourself first. You need to give yourself love, right? So if they didn't pamper you, right? I'm not feeling pampered. Well, this is the way you want to be pampered. They didn't give you what you want. Okay. It is time for you to be like, okay, what am I not doing for myself? It's an indicator. It's an indicator to tell you, what am I not doing for me? What am I not doing for me? Okay. That's what you need to do. And then do it. Don't wait on somebody else to do it. Do it. You don't do it with like, I don't need nobody. I ain't gonna do this. I got all this my own. No. Not that. Do it as like, I deserve it, right? I want to feel special. I feel special when I do this. So do that for yourself, right? Right? When you do that, they will mirror it. Okay? They'll mirror it. When you're at ease with letting them be, letting them figure out what they need to figure out so they can move along and heal, right? They can heal. All right? Okay. Can I have where the divine masculine is in the connection for the divine feminine this very moment in time? Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Thank you. Today, I decided I need to fix my glasses, but I decided just to go without them. I can still see, just things aren't just as clear, but this way I can go more with my intuition, which I usually go with intuition anyway. And just go with it. It just felt like something I can do different, you know. It's a beautiful energy that I'm feeling right now, I have to tell you. It is a very beautiful, it's a calming energy. Okay. Alright. What are we doing here? We're all over the place. That's where they're at. They're trying to find balance because they're all over the place. You've been doing the work, right? You've been doing that work and you're calm and they're like, okay, I get it. You know, and they're listening. They listen to what you have to say. They understand the wisdom that you have. It's interesting. It's connecting. It's interesting. It's an interesting journey. It's an interesting journey. You also have to look at healing is not a negative. Healing is a positive. Healing is free, right? So once you let go of all that you've been holding on to, it is amazingly freeing. Okay. All right. Your passions and desires push me where I need to be. I want to give you more. I want to be able to give you everything you deserve. And you are a fire like no other. You are amazing. You're beautiful. You light up a room. You're my light. And I want to be able to give you that. I want to give you that. You know, I know I have been in and out so much. It's just a reminder. I get in there and I remind myself, you know, of all this. But, you know, a lot of that is a lot for me to handle. At times it's like too much energy and it's nothing to do with you. It's just you're so exciting and excites me and then I get scared so I run. But I am investing in you. I'm investing in us. I'm investing in trying to figure out how to put it together so I can be more present in the moment, so I can learn how to be more for you, do more for you. You are my everything. I know that you're my true love. I know the truth of the connection. I know the truth of myself It's still scary. You know, I'm still trying to figure out, how do I handle everything? What do I need to do to put it all together so I can be there for this person, so I can be there for myself, so I can stand forward and give them, you know, what they want, that full love. You know, I'm learning. I'm learning to put things together. I'm learning how to give you that new beginning by giving myself that beginning. Seeing you grow, seeing you achieve everything that you achieve, seeing your happiness, you know, it doesn't matter what you have or what you don't have, you always have this peace about you and this happiness. And I'm surrounded by hate and negativity, and it's so peaceful when I come around you and you have that peace and that solitude and that serenity. You know, I can handle that. But the times when you are upset, you know, or sad, hurting, I can't be with that. And I know that doesn't sound right, doesn't sound fair to you, but it hurts me too bad to see that. It hurts me too bad to know that I'm doing that for you. And it's why I have a hard time, you know, if I see it in you, I just can't be around that at that time. I need my peace. I need to figure out how to get it myself, you know. And I know that doesn't sound right, doesn't sound fair to you, and I want that balance. I'm trying to figure out, how do I balance that out? How do I be there? You know, it's not that I don't want to be there for you during the bad times, you know. It's just, this is so confusing. It's so hard. I mean, I don't understand. I don't understand, you know. Why is it that I can't be there for this person when I want to be there for this person, you know? They are all my wishes and dreams come true, you know. It just seems like you gotta take the good and the bad. And I'm trying to figure out how to take the good and the bad and be that perfect balance. Be that perfect balance, you know? Because when you are cold towards me because I'm not giving you what you deserve, I feel like, okay, well, maybe I'm not enough. Maybe they would be better off without me. And that's the mindset that I get into, and I don't want to be in that mindset. I want to be in that loving energy, you know, because you're the only thing for me. You're my only one. You're the only thing I ever want. You're all that I could ever want. You know, I'm just trying to figure out how to piece it all together. Okay. All right. Well, the one thing that our twin will do for us is they're going to tell you the truth. So they're going to make you face just like you're going to make them face their insecurities. If you're insecure about something, right? If you have insecurities, they're going to point out your insecurities to trigger you in order for you to heal. So if they have trust issues, you're going to do something in order to make them be triggered that they have to trust. So that's how it works. That's how it works. That is exactly how it works. Okay, so that Queen of Wands to the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is the mirroring and the twin flame. It's also lies and deceptions, right? So it's lying to yourself. It's lying to yourself, right? So it's like this fire and this passion that they don't think they can handle, and it is overwhelming for that masculine. That light and that energy is so overpowerful. It's like with me and lobster bisque. It is the most delicate, most dedicated. Oh my gosh, what is the right word for it? It's so decadent, right? I can only eat a little at a time. I can't even eat a whole bowl. I can eat a couple spoonfuls, and it's so sweet and so creamy. It's like, whew, you know, it's whew. That's what it's like at first, right? And that's why there's that in and out energy, because it's like, oh my God, that's just like, whew, I like that. I want some more of it, but I can only handle so much. It's also that triggering. It's also that triggering. It's also to get them to trigger you. It's also get them to trigger you. Okay? Right. So the Nine of Pentacles to the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is about that in and out energy, that passionate energy, right? And the investing. They want to invest more. They want to give you more. Okay. They want to go with their passion. They want to go with that. They just want to rush in and do that, right? But they don't want to just stick around for a little bit. They want to invest in long term. So they see it. They want to be long term because they know. Because that's what the King of Swords to the Two of Cups is. They know this is long term. They know this is forever. They've got that. They get it. They get it. They get it. They're just as frustrated. They're like, how do I get it forever, though? What do I got to do? They're in the same boat. They're in the same boat, right? They're learning with the Page of Pentacles to the Ace of Cups. They're trying to figure out. They're putting it together. They are seeing the dark side, right? With the wishes and desires, you've got to face the dark side, and they're seeing they got to balance it out. It comes. The good and the bad's got to come with it, right? Because they don't want to be cut off. This is the connected energy. They feel like they're going to be cut off. When you're cold, this is what happens. I swear, every time I do this, a train comes through. They're ready. They're ready to charge forward, right? The thing is, whenever you get, and you don't even have to, it's the energy. They feel the energy. They can't feel energy. They aren't empathic like we're empathic, but they can feel your chasing energy. They can feel the cold energy. When they get that, they're going to close off, okay? So they're feeling, even when you come back and you've been upset, they can feel that. They feel it. They're going to pull away, okay? But they're afraid that you're going to pull away forever if they don't come forward before they're ready. So you got to give them time, okay? Because this is the only option they have. And look, I didn't even look at the card underneath because they're trying to get that balance. They're balancing it out to come forward. Six of Swords is right below it. And that is forward movement. It's progress. It's just slow, okay? Any hidden truths from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine? What they say to them. Okay. All right. I'm in my truth and I'm no longer holding back. I want to make this work. So they definitely want to make this work. That's what I said. They're trying to figure it out. They're trying to put it together. They're trying to understand. It's confusing because of you, I stand victorious. They know that you're the reason, they're doing things. Will you accept my love? See, they're still afraid of that rejection. So when they have that fear of rejection, right, if they're feeling rejected, right, it's a mirroring thing. So when they're rejecting you, right, and you have that fear and you have the upset, right, they're going to reject you, okay? Then they have that fear that you're going to reject them, and then it goes back and forth. It goes back and forth. Will they accept all of me? Will they accept the bad and the good? That's what they're afraid of. Will you accept the bad and the good? I'd check up on you. So they're watching your social media. They miss you a lot. So they're watching you. You're my only option, like I said. Okay. And please don't give up on me. See, I told you guys. They're like, they got some anxiety going on here. They do. They got some fears. They got some anxiety. They're missing you like crazy. And they want to make it work. That's where today's energy is. All right. Till next time. Bye.